James,
What?
what are you getting your niece for her birthday?
I don't know. Who invented birthdays anyways?
The concept of giving birthday gifts has evolved over time and is rooted in various cultural, historical, and religious practices. The idea of celebrating one's birth has ancient roots. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs were often celebrated on their coronation day, which was considered their birth as rulers. Similarly, ancient Greeks celebrated birthdays as a way to honor gods and goddesses. However, these celebrations were primarily reserved for the elite and rulers. The Romans are often credited with the widespread adoption of birthday celebrations for common people. They believed that each person had a protective spirit or guardian angel, which was thought to be especially present on their birthday. Friends and family would gather to offer well wishes and bring gifts as a way to protect the individual from evil spirits. In early Christianity, birthday celebrations were frowned upon because they were associated with pagan practices. It was only later, as Christianity spread and merged with various cultural traditions, that birthday celebrations became more accepted. The concept of giving gifts as part of birthday celebrations became more prominent during the Middle Ages in Europe. However, it wasn't until the 19th century that the modern concept of birthday gifts really took off. Influenced by changing social norms and the rise of consumer culture, the period also saw the development of greeting cards, which further popularized the idea of giving gifts on birthdays. Overall, the practice of giving birthday gifts has evolved over time, drawing from a variety of cultural and historical influences. Today, it's common and widely accepted tradition to many parts of the world where friends and family give presents to celebrate another year of a person's life. Yeah, well, what about birthday cakes? The tradition of birthday cakes also has a history that spans various cultures and time periods. The practice of using cakes as part of birthday celebrations has its origins in ancient civilization and evolved over time. The Greeks were among the first to celebrate birthdays with cakes. They would bake round or moon-shaped honey cakes to honor Artemis, the goddess of the moon, as well as other gods and goddesses. The Romans continued this tradition, but they often baked the cakes with added fruits and nuts. These cakes were often made as offerings to the gods. In medieval Europe, the tradition of celebrating birthdays with cakes became less common. However, during the Middle Ages, there were instances of celebrating milestone birthdays, such as a 16th birthday, with special cakes. These cakes were often elaborately decorated and might include layers or tiers. In the 18th century, German Kinderfest, children's parties, began to include birthday cakes. These cakes were often sweetened with sugar, which was a luxury item at the time. With advancements in baking technology and the availability of ingredients, the tradition of birthday cakes spread and became more elaborate. By the 19th century, cakes were commonly enjoyed at birthday celebrations, especially among the wealthier classes. The tradition of placing candles on birthday cakes has various origins. Some sources suggest that ancient Greeks and Romans placed candles on cakes to make them glow like the moon. Others say that in medieval Europe, candles were placed on cakes to represent the light of life. The tradition of making a wish and blowing out the candles likely evolved from these early practices. I hope you enjoyed this Fun Fact Friday! And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.